Today we will discuss the story of Kuda Good aka Kayvon Herder, and the origin of the beef between two hoods in Northeast that go by the names Lincoln Heights and Clay Terrace. Recently a post would go viral asking, what is the origin of the Clay Terrace / Forest Creek beef with Lincoln Heights? Multiple people would tip in the comment section, and the top comment would say they was mutual till Kuda got his candles blew out on his birthday. And another comment would go even deeper, explaining almost exactly how the beef started, saying Kuda gave the drop up on the T for DF, then Kuda got killed getting his haircut. War broke loose. This is in paperwork and public information. Clay Terrace and Forest Creek is DBG. Lil E got stopped. Creek responded and got Rose. Long live Lil Glizzy. Public information: Creek is only in beef because both hoods all hang with each other, grew up with each other. Members like Moochie, grew up in the Creek and CT. Lil Dude and Gunu just stamped two hoods together with DBG. T and Heights would be cool if Kuda didn't give the drop up. Creek and Heights beef wouldn't be potent if Rose Gunu ain't die. Now we will get into almost every body dropped in this Clay Terrace and Lincoln Heights war. The first body would be Kuda being backdoored by Clay Terrace, ending the Lincoln Heights and Clay Terrace alliance. This would be a major loss for Lincoln Heights, and young Lincoln Heights rappers would pay respect to Kuda in music. Kuda would also be the founder of Lincoln Heights clothing brand called Morally Rich, and after his death, Morally Rich Jake would keep his brand alive. After the death of Kuda, the next body would be DBG Lil E. After DBG Lil E would try to spin and get killed by Lincoln Heights member Leaky Leak. And after Lincoln Heights would stop Lil E from spinning, they would release a song dragging on Clay Terrace titled Back Hill Thugging, and this would be released directly after the death of Lil E. And in the beginning of the video, Leaky Leak can be seen masked up wiping his nose.
Hey,
Show them boys how we step on that nut.
More lyrics forever. TGS sound.
Max, so this beat going brave.
You want sweat or did it?
This is Patrick.
Back here thuggin', I posted my drizzy. I'm running through thunder, I'm loving the ditty. Honk hitting that cater, talking them silly. Hawk spinning they blocks and my nigga get dizzy. Nigga, I swear I'ma make it. These niggas be mad, I know that the niggas hate it. How about the cop with the Glock and no safety? Hawk gon' go try and spin on the daily. Niggas keep trying and keep getting stopped. We move like the army, we on her cop. Hawk working that Drake like he playing guitar. He got hit with that shit, no tour I'ma pop. Come in the car and I swear you won't make it out. Sweet on blowing her back out. 762 know it's eating this hot out. We playing on D when you spin, better watch out. Call me a script, now I'm thinking about Lenny Day. 12-4-8, let me know you gon' pay your way. My God on the fine, know we shooting like Hardaway. I was a young nigga toe in the throwaway. G23 knocking shit off the map, yeah we all for the bench. If you move you get whacked. I'm posted with Vic, if you play you get shot. Put you down like a dog and I'm speaking them facts. Back here thuggin', I posted my drizzy. I'm running through thunder, I'm loving the ditty. Hawk hitting that K, that bitch talking them silly. Hawk spinning they blocks and my nigga get dizzy. Nigga, I swear I'ma make it. These niggas be mad, I know that no, we don't need no help. Hog off 30 to pee on the shelf. If you jump in this water, you swimming like felt. We say Jake, you the go. It get cold in the winter, the drink in the coat. She sucking this, gotta ride in the boat. When them youngins come through, then you better get low. Switches and glazes, man, I just might bust in the. When Bryce say it up, then he clearing at 60. How about the car, 2 P's in the dress? Hawk had the fully, he slapped in the 50. Nah, I ain't with all the chit chat. Niggas see cap and they talk about this, that. John in the car and he blowing the big bag. I run with them killers, the K, you can't miss. He got hit with that shit and he broke like a kid. They was speaking on cutter and now they don't get back. Run some money, you niggas feel. Hear them boys coming through and you know that we stop here.
A shooting inside a barber shop. This is on Dick Street, right near the Maryland line. D.C. Bureau Chief Sam Ford there with the very latest. Sam, what happened?
Well, Nancy, as you're saying, police have been here for hours here on Dick Street Northeast after a barbershop shooting that occurred during the noon hour. Police are now telling us that a man is dead, another is hospitalized. This right on the Maryland-D.C. border of Eastern Avenue on the D.C. side. It's called Snap's Barbershop. We understand from police that Snap was wounded, one of his customers. The intended target was killed.
Approximately 12:20 hours today, 2 masked gunmen entered one of the businesses in the 6200 block of Dick Street Northeast and opened fire and shooting 2 individuals who were inside. Those males, we believe, entered into a small dark vehicle and then fled the scene.
Chief Newsham was on the scene here himself. This brings to 95 the number of homicides in D.C. compared to 71 at this point a year ago. We'll have more on the story coming up at 5, including some surveillance video here at this scene. Reporting live from Northeast Washington, I'm Sam Ford, ABC 7 News.
Man, you already know what the going on. I got my man up here.
You already know, man.
Big, I already know what it is. We out here.
Real home, man. I'm talking about home.
You don't go to the table, no cop.
Is cut no TV I'm here with?
Man, you got straight in this motherfucker. Jake. My name is Drake. I'm from the Heights.
No question. Courtside.
Courtside the label.
Courtside the label.
Courtside no means lessons.
What's it saying? They say courtside got
Courtside the label ain't signing no deal. That's meals on the table. No cop.
I know y'all morally rich. I see you got a morally rich with that stuff.
Yeah, show 'em, bro. Show 'em, bro. Morally rich on the sweater. Long leg cut on the sweater. Long leg spike. I'm get you a sweater, man. No cap. Long leg on the straight.
No question.
After the death of Lil E. Clay Terrace and Forest Creek would be on Get Back, and they would go viral after they would carjack a man, then go on to kill Lincoln Heights member D. Rose as Get Back for Lil E being killed.
Police have now arrested a 15-year-old in connection with the murder of a man in a wheelchair.
The 19-year-old victim was shot and killed outside his mother's home in Northeast earlier this year. News 4's Pat Collins spoke with the victim's mother.
And just, I'm sad on both ends with my son being passed away. Just blessed to know that he knows the Lord and he's in heaven.
This goes back to a stolen auto case last January. Keep your eye on the burgundy Toyota Highlander. It was stolen and then used by some teenagers to steal another car, a car that belonged to a council candidate. It happened at a gas station in Northeast. And police say that same stolen Toyota Highlander was used in the murder of Devin Brewer. And the 15-year-old charged last night in the murder was also a suspect in that car theft. Sources say he was out on GPS surveillance awaiting court action in that case. So what's going on in the streets of our city?
There's a lot of warfare that's going on. It's a lot of territorial spirits of who live here and who live there, and who can cross here and who can cross there. So it's far beyond what we can see.
It cost your son his life.
Yes, it did, but he's with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and so every day that I know that, it gives me peace in my heart.
I asked Ms. Wright what she would say to that 15-year-old charged in her son's murder. She said, "I'd pray for him." I'm Pat Collins, News 4 Washington.
After the death of D. Rose, Lincoln Heights would be on Get Back, and they would end up catching 2 bodies in 1 week, killing rapper Gunu and robbing him for his chain. And they would also kill Clay Terrace member Nando at the mall, making the score 3-2 Lincoln Heights.
Mommy love you so much. Son.
Staring at a picture of her youngest son, surrounded by her daughters, Patrice Parker Murrow told us about her golden child.
All he wanted to do was try to get his family, his friends out the hood.
He was known to everyone as Gunu, a son, brother, friend, athlete, and rapper.
He had a heart bigger than his body. When they took him, they took me.
Murdered just blocks away from where he was born, in the neighborhood he called home.
I don't believe this, y'all. I really don't. My baby gone.
Patrice says Gunu was on his way to give his sister a birthday gift, but he never made it.
I heard Jacob screaming that Markel got shot up the street, and my daughter just ran straight, and I couldn't move. I just was shaking really bad. My mouth started shivering really bad. I just was shaking bad. I just couldn't move for a long, long time.
In the parking lot where he was shot, a memorial sits. His mother says 1 bullet to the back ultimately killed him.
They wanted my son dead because he gave it up. They took his chain, they took his watch, he gave it up. And they still shot him in his back.
Looking at his pictures, heartbroken and in shock.
It was taboo, I know. Mommy know. Mommy know he was in pain, boo.
Prince George's County Police say they haven't identified a suspect or suspects or even a motive. But Patrice has a message for the killer.
I forgive you. They took my son. Oh, they got what they wanted.
In District Heights, Megan Rivers, WUSA 9.
It's hard right now. It's real hard. Because I know he's not here anymore.
It's been 5 days since Elizabeth Dockery lost her son.
He was a hard, young working man.
22-year-old Daquan Dockery was found shot to death Friday evening at a store inside the mall at Prince George's in Hyattsville.
Getting that phone call about him was hard.
She says Daquan had dreams of being an entrepreneur and recently started his own clothing line. The kind of son who tried to contribute to bills and groceries and help his mother however he could.
You know, we have our little talks, you know, as mother and son talks, you know. I'm going to miss that from him, you know.
Prince George's County Police charged 2 16-year-olds with first and second-degree murder. Both are from D.C. and both are charged as adults. Daquan's mother says she doesn't know the boys or if her son knew them. She says she has a sliver of peace knowing they will be off the streets, but not enough peace to fill the void permanently etched in her heart.
It's not like my son won't be here anymore for me to hear his voice or anything. I would just all have just memories of him in my heart.
In Northeast D.C., Colby Satterfield, WUSA 9.
With double O, he's driving the shoe. I'm hanging your dick, she's driving that shit. Be sparking them pills from the north to the south. You know Lil Bree, you know what I do. Cause your man in the mall got turned to the two. Smoking on got turned to a pack. He left from his hood, never came back. There was too many shots, we couldn't pull on. Long lit leak, it was dog in the road. 5.56 to knock off your shoulder. Shit in this clip, knocking all bones. He got hit with that shit, I can't even hold. I catch a little man, I'ma give him a slap. Go up this T and pull up in the last. Niggas keep bluffing, you know I ain't cap. You robbing, you ain't even slide. He got stuck with his gun, he died with some pride. Keep on ran over, I'm really surprised. I ain't do no story, got sent to the sky. Shoot back with me, I'm waiting on blow. We all did shit, if you know, then you know. You know I'm a bluff for the blow. I did my little bit, I stuck to the code. Long lit feet, long lit road. Smoking on E, smoking on glow. Your man got hit, put a tag on the stove. Feed a man out of jail that's working at night. Speaking on leak, we gon' spend it at night. Marvin keep this, we gon' spin the dice. I smack your head, what the f*** your strike? You know I ain't lying, you got bought from the height. You gon' die for
After the deaths of Nando and Gunu, 2022 would not be over and Lincoln Heights would still be on Get Back, killing 15-year-old Andre Robertson, aka Lil Bo. And Lil Bo can be heard being dissing by young Lincoln Heights rappers in songs. Suspects would allegedly sit on Lil Bo grandmother home, killing him on her steps. A Lincoln Heights youngin' would be arrested for this, but would end up escaping juvenile detention, then being released. The death of Lil Bo would make the score 4-2 Lincoln Heights.
The judge handed down the toughest penalty allowed under D.C. law, 6 years in high security for Andre Robertson's 15-year-old killer.
This boy shot my son till there was no more bullets left in the gun. That's what happened.
I want to see my baby, little Bobo.
It was a sentence that left the victim's family far from satisfied.
Yep, I feel like that wasn't enough. Lawmakers need to change the rule with these juveniles, period. They need to get them life in jail if they do the crime. They need to do the time.
The 15-year-old was among the 3 teens who tried to carjack the commander's Brian Robinson last August. A month and a half later, he was among 3 teens who shot and killed 15-year-old Andre Robertson as he was walking his 92-year-old great-great-grandmother down her front stairs.
He was my little helper. He was my helper. He go to the store, he go get my food. I needed water laying there in the bed, whatever I needed. Andre was there to get it for me.
The teen killer pleaded guilty to separate incidents of manslaughter, attempted robbery, and carrying an illegal firearm. Prosecutors say after the plea deal, they learned of another instance of criminality.
He did look like a little boy, but I had to address him.
I didn't see any emotion from the teen during the hearing. His lawyers say he is deeply remorseful and has struggled too, at least since seeing his uncle shot to death right in front of him. The judge urged him to change his life before he gets out at age 21. At D.C. Superior Court, Bruce LaShan, WUSA 9.
After the death of Lil Bo, Clay Terrace would calm down a little until late 2023. Lincoln Heights member TGSM Feet would be killed while driving in a stolen car in Northeast. And recently, Clay Terrace rapper DBG Tall would drop a song dropping tip after tip. And in the song, he verifies that TGSM Feet was the first body that Clay Terrace actually dropped in the war, saying, "First nigga we caught left his head in his lap." And that line is referring to Feet being killed in his free car. After the death of Feet, the score would be 4-3 Lincoln Heights.
Breaking news in the district. Sadly, we have learned another one of our neighbors is dead after a shooting in Northeast D.C. It happened just before noon on 41st Street and East Capitol Street. That's where police say they found a man who had been shot multiple times inside of a car. Sadly, he died before paramedics could get him to the hospital. And we are still working to learn his name, but meantime, police are still looking for the shooter.
I'm still looking for justice, man.
Hey, Tall, man, y'all niggas know what the going on. Y'all know who run the city, nigga. The real Tall Wall, nigga. Back freedom, man, nigga, man. Man, ain't got too much to say for you niggas. Know we running north, nigga. We running south.
Nigga, I'm smoking every strand it is, nigga.
Niggas ain't trying to spam, I'm just wondering why. Till they made steppers, they ain't coming back. First nigga we caught left his head in his lap. Caught a op on the 5th, 2-3 went for the shot. Couple eyes on my J, my she filled up with whack. We been cracking shit, ain't no way that they forgot. Froze try, got his gun, then he caught a face tap. My men fighting bees, they know how to relax. My youngest and strikers, ain't none of them jack. I'm looking for justice, man, free YGI. We up on the score, add it up, ain't no tap. Put the Drake on the car, second time they roll back. Hop out, get my man, I just need chest to drive. Nigga free baby dreads, I need him by my side. Yeah, hop out, look sweet for a day, hit side. We done definitely shit, that's my partner in crime. When it's time to go spare, that car ain't tight. Rest in peace, all the men, yeah, that's for the guy. I be wigging like shit, you would look at my eye. I be wigging like shit, all I see is red. Holes in his face, make sure he dead. I sit on your house, I sleep in your shed. I kick to your door, leave you stuck to the bed. I'm smoking on, they knocked off his bread. Really back to his face and he fresh out the fed. You gon' die for a diss, ain't forget what you said. Got hair in his neck and his chest and his head. I do this shit slow, but I don't need no man. You want beef with the T, you gotta be prepared. I can look in his eyes and tell that he's scared. I can look in your eyes and tell you on a real tall wall. When I come out miss, I come with the Drake, I come with the switch. Got Glow on my left, got Dave on my right. When they blowin' they bikes, they the 2 twin whips. Shaw got him a mic, and he slapped in the 60 when he go up the heights, he be bumping his stick. Will's got him a 10, he slapped in the back, try and go up the yo, he ain't going like drip. And nigga free license, a 5-minute walk, it's a 2-minute drive. We ain't do this shit quick. Got me feeling like, yeah, I'm back in the mix. I can tell you a story, be quiet, don't tip. Niggas ain't trying to kill, niggas aiming that brick. Niggas ain't trying to kill, keep running they lit. I go by myself, I take me a risk. Fat Hawk, he be tripping here, sliding the lip.
After the death of Feet, Lincoln Heights would end up sitting on multiple ops, and they would go 1 for 2, killing Glow, aka Raheem Bankins, at his home, and almost killing Clay Terrace rapper C. Diddy in front of his home in late 2023, early 2024. The death of Glow would make the score 5-3 Lincoln Heights. Clay Terrace would take a major loss losing Glow, and they would be on Get Back and end up killing Lincoln Heights. Rapper and DBG Lil E killer Leaky Leak in front of his home in Southeast. DBG Tall would refer to Leaky Leak and Feet being killed, saying, "Took they main steppers, they ain't coming back." But only a week later on Halloween, Clay Terrace affiliate 3 Commas would be killed in front of his Maryland home by Lincoln Heights members, and TGSM Baby Moke is currently arrested for this murder. After these murders, the score would be 6-4 Lincoln Heights.
The search is on for a gunman after a deadly shooting in Prince George's County.
Shots ringing out this morning near the home of the Commanders. Take a look. The shooting happened just before noon on Atlee Drive. This is around half a mile from Northwest Stadium.
We've learned the victim is a well-known artist in the D.C. music scene. Fox 5's Bob Barnard is live in Hyattsville tonight with the very latest. Bob.
Prince George's County Police say they have not identified a suspect or suspects as of right now. For the murder victim's family, it's a loss that's hard to make sense of.
He was good. Father of three boys. He was the second oldest of my mom's 4 kids. We just lost our mother a year ago to cancer. So now having to deal with this is heartbreaking.
Sedana Sparrow is speaking of her brother Trayshawn, stage name 3 Commas, a rising star in the D.C. music scene. This one of his rap videos available on YouTube. Trayshawn was shot and killed this morning here in the 900 block of Atlee Drive in Hyattsville, just before 11:30. Police arriving on scene say they found a man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. They say despite life-saving efforts, the victim was pronounced dead on the scene. More than a dozen of Sparrow's relatives and friends gathering in the neighborhood. Not sure exactly what happened, but they have their suspicions. Any idea why someone would want to hurt him?
Because they jealous. My brother was up-and-coming rapper, doing his thing, stayed out the way, light-skinned, getting money, doing what he needed to do. They was hating.
Neighbors say they heard multiple gunshots this morning, shocked at what they then discovered. Did you hear anything else besides the gunshots? Any voices yelling or anything?
I heard nothing. It was just the gunshots. I thought it was fireworks at first. That's typically, you know, you hear it, and then it just kept going. And I was like, those aren't fireworks.
How many gunshots would you say?
About 15 to 20.
Police say they're still searching for suspects and a motive in the killing.
Right now, the city, we dealing with a lot. So it's sad, but that's the world we live in right now. And they know whoever did it, karma's coming.
Police ask anyone who has any information about this case to call Prince George's County Crime Solvers. That's at, excuse me, that's at 1-866-411-TIPS. Guys?
Gunman opened fire in a Southeast D.C. neighborhood, killing a young father near his home.
And tonight, his mother speaking only with our Shamari Stone.
Tonight, this mother is devastated. I'm on the 2700 block of Bruce Place Southeast where this murder happened. There's a police officer from the Housing Authority parked right here, making sure that the police presence is shown in this community. She tells me that her son, 21-year-old Malik Clark, was walking out here on the block, right here to this area. Suddenly, a car, she says, drove up and someone inside opened fire, shooting her son, Malik Clark, several times. He died. Tonight, she wants to know who shot and killed her son and why. She tells me that he was a father of a 1-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl. After the shooting, this is video of the scene. You can see police are out here, and that black Range Rover that he was walking to, his SUV, was towed away. Right now, you're going to hear exclusively from his mother, who misses her son.
I'm depressed and heartbroken. I'm lost for words. I lost my son to gun violence. And it's heartbroken to walk outside the house and be worried. Someone took my child away from me.
I know this is a tough time for you. What are you going to miss most about Malik?
Him coming home to talking to me.
You're now looking at another picture of Malik Clark. A law enforcement source close to this investigation tells me the call came in around 12:30 this afternoon. Police are investigating. A source tells me they're on the lookout for a man who had a gun, wearing a black jacket with white stripes, black pants, wearing a black and white surgical mask. Police are still gathering details on this case, and they urge anyone with information to give them a call. In Southeast, I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you.
That's the end of this video. Let me know if you guys want a part 2 discussing the murder of TGSM Jaw and the arrest of DBG Young Get It. Like, comment, subscribe.
No cap in this shit. And I got the hugs in the stew with me. Nah, for real. Stand up on the beat.
You niggas be I know that they hate me. And I'm driving her crazy. Big ass glizzy and it can't phase me. Been courtside thuggin' since a baby. Big and none the winner. Niggas be cat rap, you need to kill it. Hogging that free car, try to go fishing. Pause home, we try running some ditches. Long live Froggy, he geeking to shoot. Buck me for and I'm screaming free coop. Long live cut, I ain't callin' no truth. She getting too jiggy, she got all the juice. You got that glizzy for what? Ma got the 22, keeping it tucked. Q got the 40, pop out the cup. Compact Smith Lee geeking it up. Courtside, I be with day ones. Niggas be counting with no guns, hard geeky. Yeah, he slide for fun. Lonely my niggas that die by the gun. We got that shit from the pro man. Shot to the face, we gon' put him in rehab. Big boy told me gon' put you on shit bag. He tryna rock at his motherfucking no tag. Niggas stop this. My youngest in hot fence tryna go fishing. Keep on spending hard, keep on missing. Ain't beefing with you if you draw on the temper. John, he don't go, he complete in the mission. On top with them glitches, we clicking. No cap. We clicking. He try to rock at his motherfucking face now. Kev got the 40, it came with a red dot. TGSM, we getting a whole lot.
Cap, nigga.
Lonely cut, he pouring a deuce out, free woo. He was geeking to touch us, smack on the